today is a rainy day and I am on my way to restock my booth, and also there is a church sale that I wanted to check out. I like the church sales because they're usually a pretty good deal, so we're gonna go there and see what we can find. I didn't get to film in the church sale just because I was busy looking and my hands were full. So I will just do a voiceover and show you what I picked up. I did pick up this brown Santa. He actually just kind of looks like a chocolate Santa to me. So I will save him for Christmas and put him in my booth. Next, I picked up this bag of some cookie cutters. Some of them are older looking, I guess, and have some patina to them. So I will not be using these to actually make any cookies or touch them to food, but I thought that I would probably string some like Christmas fabric or homespun type fabric to them and put them in my booth at Christmas for little tree Christmas ornaments. This one's just a bird. This one looks like, I don't know, like a spade from a card game. I'm not really sure what it is. This one appears to be like a Santa hat. I feel like this one is a Santa with a pack on his back, maybe. A little snowman. Maybe like a club for on cards is all I can think of. An elephant, which is kind of random. And then there's like a Santa sleigh. I also found this kind of odd shaped pumpkin. It just was kind of primitive style, I guess, and it wasn't a bright orange, so I picked that up to set in as filler for my booth. Next was this green tablecloth, which I plan on just using in my booth to give some green color for Christmas. I also found this crocheted little American flag, and I will save that for next year for 4th of July time. Next is this Currier and Ives tin that looks older. I just like Currier and Ives for some reason. So I thought that I would either set this out or go ahead and put it in my booth to give it sort of a wintry Christmas vibe. I did pick up these two orange baskets. I liked them because they had this like leathery hoop handle, and most of the stuff that I did pick up was a quarter or 50 cents at the sale. So I don't really have a plan exactly for these yet, but even if you just fill them with pumpkins, I thought that would be cute. Next are the set of 6 of these little glass containers, and I think they're just little spice containers. They looks like they have like some salt or sugar or something left over in them, so I will wash them up real good. I thought they were unique, and I will add them to my booth for sale. Next is this little handheld strainer. Just it has a primitive look, and again I will add that to my booths with some other kitchen utensils. I found this little set of stainless steel measuring cups, which I do plan on keeping for myself. I thought they were a nice set. There's nothing wrong with them, so I will wash them up and use them at my home. I did find this little old-fashioned Santa ornament in a box. I don't think that he's actually old, just made to look old. I did pick up this vinyl tablecloth. It's a Christmas theme, but I didn't really care what was on it. I do like to pick these up. I just discovered them recently for a quarter or whatever, and then I put them down to do projects on and paint, and then after a while when they get covered with paint, I can just pitch them. Next, I found this Victorian style picture. It is old. The back I can tell is old, and it's just a child holding a dog. The frame is quite heavy, but I thought it was sort of a neat picture and thought someone that has a Victorian style home would appreciate it. Next, I found this pink tin that was full of things. I think I gave maybe $1 or $2 for the whole thing. I couldn't decide, but then when I saw these scissors in the bottom, when I kind of was picking around, I thought I have to get it because I just thought these were the cutest scissors ever. So it's filled with just lots of old sewing things, some of these old needles, and I just even like the old packaging. Looks like they said that they're from England. There were quite a few old looking thimbles, one that has a real pretty little design around the top. And then I just liked even all of the old wooden spools that were in it as well. Then I picked up this lamp. I think this is the most expensive thing that I picked out, and I think it was $2. It's really heavy. The shade could probably go, so I will probably try to find a different shade and see if it looks a little bit better, but I really liked the style of the lamp. And the last thing that I picked up was all of this little brass stuff. It was just in a baggie, and I went ahead and just picked it up. I think I paid 75 cents for it. And when I got home, I looked it up to see what it was and assembled it. And it's just this little Swedish Christmas carousel. You put little candles in the bottom, and then the heat rises and spins the little chime. It has a pretty little chime. It is missing one of its little sticks that comes down to hit the little chime. But I thought it was really neat, and so I did go ahead and pick that up. I do have a couple of things that I purchased from Goodwill last week, and I will start with this Anchor Hawking clear snowman jar. I'm not a fan of the ribbon across the top, so I will pull that off. And I thought he would be so cute in the winter and in Christmas time to fill with marshmallows and maybe set by, you know, a little hot cocoa bar or something like that. But I did think he was cute. I've seen these canisters the last couple times, and they are like a Pioneer woman. It was the theme, is what they were called. And they are from Sears Roebuck, and they say 1978 on the bottom. And I believe there's probably more in the set. I think when I looked it up online to see what it was, there was maybe 5 canisters in the set, 4 or 5. But this one had 2, but the 2 are in really good condition. and I thought someone would probably like these, or maybe they had them when they were a kid. So these will be washed up and taken to my booth. I also found this vintage Singer Ingle little caroling boy. So you put a small little candle in it, much like that carousel, and it fits in his hand. I think that these are maybe from the 60s from what I found online. Correct me if I am wrong. But he was at Goodwill the last time I was there too, and so I went ahead and picked him up this time since he was still there, and kind of looked around and realized that he was, in fact, something that was older. I came across these two small clear glass pumpkin jars. Um, they also had some of the larger ones that you've seen before, but these were smaller in size. And so I did go ahead and grab them. The price was better on this than the larger one, but I thought these would be cute with maybe some fairy lights in them as just a little nightlight type thing, or just some treats in them as well. Next, I found this brass mirror, and the bottom is sort of like on a little turntable type thing, so it does spin, but I thought this would be really pretty on a dresser with maybe some jewelry or something small on it. I think it was about $3, but I thought it was a little bit different, so I will clean this up and put it in my booth. And then the last thing I found, I forgot these were from the church sale, was this old book called Only a Doll. And it was in with another book and then some prints, and I got them all for 50 cents. So this is just a little story about a doll. I haven't actually read it yet, but I thought it was really cute and it looked old. And then there was also this little children's storybook that has different stories in it. It is old, but also says that it's like a reproduction of an older book. I did really like the pictures and the colors in the story. I thought they were cute. And then along in this folded paper with those two books were these Currier and Ives prints. They're ones that I don't have. They're about, they would fit in an 8x10 frame, I believe. But I thought these were a little bit different. There's a couple I might keep, and then I will frame the other ones and probably put them up for sale. So that is all for my haul for this week. Thanks for watching, and let me know what your favorite item was in the comments down below.